Hello, this is Greg, the science guy, if you've not figured yet from my intro. Today's segment is about waves, because probably my biggest fan, Allison Haber, had sent me a few questions, as in a few, I meant 13 questions, about how waves work and etc. There's a lot of questions, but I need to get an A on this project, so the first question is, what is a wave exactly? Well, it's definitely not this type of wave, but it is this. A wave can be described as a disturbance that travels through a medium from one location to another. The next question is, what is medium? Well, medium can be a wave that can travel through any type of matter. Now, the third question is, what is a mechanical wave? A mechanical wave is a wave that cannot travel through a vacuum. An example would be a sound wave. Next is, what is electromagnetic wave? Electromagnetic wave is capable of transmitting its energy through a vacuum. An example of that would also be light. Now, what is a longitude wave? A longitude wave is in which particles of a medium move in a direction parallel to the direction that the waves move. A sound wave is another example of longitude waves. Next, what is a transverse wave? A transverse wave is which particles of the medium move perpendicular to the waves that move. An example of this is a vibrating string. Now, one of our questions also is identify major landmarks of a sound wave. And the major landmarks are both, for both transverse and longitude waves. It is the crests and troughs is an example of major landmarks. How is energy related to wave frequencies, amplitude, and its wavelength? The more energy that is applied to the higher the amplitude, which contradicts everything else with it. Now, how are frequency and wavelengths related? The higher the frequency, the shorter the wavelength. How is the speed of wave calculated? Well, the formula for the speed of a wave is wavelength times frequency. An example would be 175 times 2 hertz equals 3.5 meters per second. And here's some math that is fairly overdone, but it explains well. Describe 3 ways that waves interact with their surroundings. And the answer for that would be they bounce and bend and also pass through. Describe 2 ways waves interact with each other. They can either bounce off or pass through each other also. Describe the Doppler effect. Doppler effect can be described as the effect of a moving source of waves in which there is an apparent upward shift in frequency from observers from the source it is recording. And that is our segment for waves.